We gotta keep them legs strong. And so look, what I'm showing you now is the back attachments. We're gonna run it from that top one to the bottom, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, and the next one. All of them at different angles. And if you look at the handles, it takes the thumb out of the movement where we're using all back. We're doing one set each, but we're keeping the weight the same. Just like anything else that you're going to build intelligently. We're going to start off with the widest handle, and then we're going to work our way back to the lower part of the back. Doing one set each, not counting the repetitions, going for feel. Okay, we're going for stretch and feel. So I'm going to retrieve the wide attachment, and we're sticking to the DNA once again to where we're only resting as far as it takes for me to change the attachment, and then we're getting right back to work because we want to keep intensity high, and we want to cause hypertrophy because again it's hard to build the back. That's why you got to really stretch it and bring and when you get to that contractor part, bring the bar to us, flex our back, let it out slow, stretch it, bring it back to us with force, and then stretch the bar out. Now I'm showing you the handle I was telling you about how it's taking the thumbs out. You see that? You see that? That's the contractor part where it's touching us, where the back's going to be contracting. Okay, so I'm setting everything up. We about to get to work, getting that her out of the way so you can see the engine part's working in that back. All right. Mind you, the lighting is pretty poor right here. The back looks even more impressive than what you about to see for real, for real. But y'all know, go back to one of my last videos, the one where I was flexing all my muscles in Gold's Gym. You'll see that back. Stretching it out, bringing it to a touch our chest. And we want that top part of stretching. You can see the lat stretching for dear life at the top of that. And we're gonna go for feel to where I feel our form is about to break down and that bar isn't going to touch us anymore. That's when we're gonna stop the repetition and move on to the next attachment. And the attachments are getting narrower and narrower, and the grips are slightly changing with each change of attachment. The hand grips are slightly changing. Some are going underhanded, some are overhanded, some are to the side. You'll see. So this one right here is underhanded. You see that? You grab it, it's like underhand. Hitting it back from the different multitude of angles. And we're going to stick with that same cadence. We'll be stretching at the top, bringing the bar to us and letting it out slow. See that? We're not just letting gravity do the work. We're working against gravity. Yeah. You can see my back is contracting differently. So we squeezing this one out, stretching and contracting. And when I feel as though I can't do an honest repetition, that's when we end the set and we move on to the next attachment. Minimum rest, and keeping the intensity high and keeping the weight the same. We got that's about 100 pounds on there. 45s, and I think it's a little over 100, and it's 10s on there as well. See that attachment? That's the contractor part, stretching, and that's the contract. I just demonstrated that for you. Setting the next attachment up. And I want you to take note on how my back looks different when we go through the set with each change of attachment. That's what I mean by getting you full body development. This is bodybuilding. This is intimate bodybuilding knowledge that I'm sharing with you. Okay? Getting that stretch part and bringing it in. And listen, with this tool, I was able to stretch more with the other ones I used previously With this one, I can only stretch out to a certain point. Excuse me. So now we switching the attachment up yet again. I think it's what, 8 of them. So we're doing 8 to 9 reps. I mean 8 to 9 sets. No, one on my back. So this is another one. This is another underhanded one, but it's hitting it in a more narrow way than the previous bars. Minimum rest, not counting repetitions, but going for the stretch and bringing the bar to our chest. And when we can't perform that anymore, we just end it. It's that simple. Yeah, blowing them lats up. I don't know what set we're on, but I'm definitely feeling it. But we still moving the weight the same. So when we get to the narrower attachments, we're gonna do one set upper back with the narrow attachments, and then I believe it's like 3 of them, and then we're gonna go to the low pulley, and then we're gonna be pulling. We're gonna be doing rolls to our core. Okay, so this is the first set. I'm demonstrating to you the stretch, and then the contractor part of that. So as promised, we're gonna do a set with the upper back with the narrow attachment. Then we're gonna take that same attachment, put it to the low pulley, and we're gonna start hitting that lower back. Because my upper back and lats is pretty much fried at this point. So we about to set everything up so we can stick to the plan as far as the stretch and the contraction. Yes, I'm gonna keep saying that because some people shortchange themselves when they working their back, where they don't get to that top part and the bar doesn't touch them, and then they wonder why their back is shallow. You see how my back is contracting different now because we're using a narrow object now. Yeah, stretching and contracting this, and I believe I'm gonna have to change the weight around after this set. Look, no ego. We're gonna. I believe I'm gonna take these 45s off, and we're gonna replace the 45 with 25s on the side. Naturally, your upper back is stronger than the lower back. I mean, you got more muscles in your upper back than you do in your lower back. So we about to have the weight match the muscle stimulation that we trying to hit. So we're gonna take that detachment we just used, pull it on a low pulley, and we're gonna lighten that weight up because we're hitting the lower part of our back, which needs lighter weight. So you want the tool to match the job, okay? You want the tool to match the job. If I had to illustrate that, meaning that you're not gonna use a sledgehammer when it just takes a Phillips head screwdriver to complete the job. So now we're gonna roll this to our core, stretch it out, roll into our core, stretching it out, seeing that lower back work, total back development, going at all angles. And mind you, even though all the narrow attachments look the same in width, but the hand position changes everything. You see how this one is underhanded, and we're rolling it to us like underhanded. And mind you, those hand positions make a world of difference with the muscle feel and development. You see, this one is to the side. The other one was underhanded. I'm sorry. And see, the grips are to the side on this one. We're gonna do the same movement, low pulley, stretching it out to where the pulley is out, but the weight is gonna stay suspended the whole time. All right, and then we're gonna roll to our core, and we stop when we can't get an honest, when we can't stretch it all the way out and bring it to our core. then we end the set and move on to the next attachment. We're not wasting time here. I'm stretching my lats out, showing you my width, stretching it out, getting that set going. Back is on fire. Do you hear me? Making sure we squeezing everything out of this workout. So that's the second set. So yeah, we're moving to the third narrow attachment. And I'm gonna show you the different grip on this one as well. And working out like this, not doing the same set after set with the same tool, it keeps you excited about getting to the next set. So this one, okay, you see how the grips are on this one. Okay. And I'm demonstrating the movement because you can't see it from all angles. So I'm just demonstrating it for you. Okay, we setting ourselves up for success. And then we got one more surprise back movement tool that we're going to use on the low pulley. I'm going to explain why we're going to use that one as well. It's going to be quite interesting in that one. So we're doing minimal rest. I better get my tail back in the frame and get back to work because this is minimal rest. Okay, yeah, there I go. Get back to work, dude. All right, so stretching it out at the pulley. See that weight come up? Keeping it suspended the whole time. Making sure we finish off that lower back to keep everything tight and right. And then we're gonna get this rope attachment. So what this rope attachment is gonna do, when we use the previous objects on the low pulley, we were stopping at the core. The object was coming to my core and stopping there. Okay. So the benefit of using this rope is that the rope is going to go around us. It's going to go past where my core would have stopped at. It's going to go past that, and we're going to get a deeper contraction in our lats, like I'm showing you here. You see how I'm pulling it to me and I'm breaking it apart. You get that much more range of motion with the low pulley movement with this one. So we're going to finish off our back with this one. But we're going to do, I believe I do 2 sets with this one just to really feel it. And matter of fact, I'm lightening the weight even more because I really want to feel that stretch when I pull that rope apart. I really want to feel that contraction in my back. Okay, so you're gonna see the different contraction when we go through the movement. And when I do this set, I'm sticking with the DNA. Like I rest maybe about 15 seconds and I get right back to it, and then we're done because this workout is coming to an end. See, I'm stretching it out, bringing my elbows all the way back, breaking that rope apart, trying to bring it to my core, but the contraction is so deep, and that it's getting inside the muscle where I can't bring it all the way in, right? And our back is already fatigued, so we still running with it. I did it till it burnt. I rested for a couple of seconds, like I told y'all, get myself together. Yep, that's about 10 seconds of rest. I lied. Sorry about that. I said 15. It was 10 seconds. Getting right back to it. Pushing through it. See that back screaming and working? All right, that's it. And I'm stretching my back out so you can kind of see. But I know the light sucks right there, so I gave up. Done.